I agree with a lot of things that uh that they want out of it, because obviously they're getting gypped with the streaming stuff.
Yeah,
It's not like cable television where they're getting the rights, or not rights, but they're getting a small percentage from every time it's shown,
right.
stuff like that. But then it's also affecting Severance, which is kind of a bummer, because that's the show I care about. Like the other shows I don't care about. I really care about Severance, but I really hope the writers get what they need to get out of it, because
Right.
it
And
has to be fair.
two things. Yeah. Like one thing is a strike is supposed to be disruptive, everyone. All
Yeah.
right. Like we're like not only like the higher ups in these studios are supposed to feel it, but the
Mm-hmm.
public, right? To
Yeah.
draw attention to it, right? And also emphasize the importance of what writers do.
Yeah.
Um, and then the second thing is consider this an opportunity to watch that backlog of content that those writers made before this
Yeah.
strike. You know,
Mm-hmm.
maybe you need to catch up on some stuff. You know, go
Oh,
for it.
yeah.
There's,
Go
believe me, there's
go watch
plenty out there.
Lost.
All right, yeah. Go.
um
Also, who knows? Like branch out. There's a bunch of Nigerian shows. There's a bunch of like Hindi
Korean
shows and so yeah,
Korean
Korean shows. Yeah, you know.
yeah, and then so one of the bummers also with the writer strike is it's being revealed too that the streaming services aren't making money.
Yeah.
So it's
Mm-hmm.
tough, right? Because the writers want more of a percentage of money off of the streaming, but
Mm-hmm.
the streaming networks are having a hard time making money right now. I believe Netflix was finally profitable last year,
Yeah. Yeah. I remember reading that. Yeah.
and they've been doing it the longest. And I know like Disney Plus isn't expected to be profitable for like 7 years. It's like they have these long term goals to be profitable.
They eat the costs and then really aim for a big continued revenue
So
that
I'm
way.
really curious what's going to happen with our with it. I hope they get what they want out of it, but then again, like there's a good argument to be made. Like there's no extra money to give.
I
Like,
would okay. I'm gonna make a prediction, Nick,
ooh,
or a theory. Let's say a theory. All right,
yes.
about this writer strike is that we're going to see the end of a lot of streaming services.
Or
Um,
AI is going to come into play more.
that's what I'm talking about, and we're going to see the
Mm,
rise of AI produced content, right?
mm,
And it's only going to get better if you have more attention on it. You have more people innovating with it and working with it, right? Um,
mm.
I just installed Comfy UI on my machine, which is it's a node based interface
Yeah.
for Stable Diffusion.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm getting into that and learning about like how to load models in and stuff, and like make my own models to run through the gamut.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a new world out there.
And I think that's something they're trying to write into it, that they won't be replaced by AI. And it's so interesting
Mhm.
because like how many writers have written about AI taking over other people's jobs? Like
A
when it
lot,
comes to,
or automation, let's just say. Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, and it's so interesting that like, did writers think they were going to be safe? Did creative people think they weren't going to be hit by this? Like all jobs in some capacity could be replaced in the future with technology. And
Right.
it's very interesting that they write stuff about like, I don't want Skynet's a different type of AI, but the idea of like they took our jobs kind of thing. And it's very interesting that they're fighting it now with AI when it comes to writing shows. But when it comes down to it, I mean, we'll see, because AI, Disney could be like, oh, we need to show this character this many times in the shots, and the AI program would write it out for them
Right.
however they need
To
it,
the T. Yeah.
to the
Yeah.
T, exactly what they want,
Give it the
even
appropriate weights. It'll do
even
it.
when it comes to product placements and all that stuff too.
Yeah.
So yes.
Formulaic. So we got some more comments over here. Okay. So Nemo Mark is like Stranger Things season 5 when,
Mm,
I haven't I didn't see Severance. I can't wait for Foundation season 2 on 14th of July.
mm.
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
We'll get to that.
we got to talk about this vinyl.
Yep. I saw this on Reddit and I'm like, this is, first off, I love the design of it. I love the visual design.
Yes.
Really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's one of those things where packaging like makes me want to buy it. It's very rare, but this is where I was like, that just looks so good. I want to put it on one of my shelves.
It looks so good.
Yeah.
And then they had the.
You
Did
can
they
also
have the
click through other
sound? The
photos.
sound. Yeah, there's like the playlist, right?
Yeah, they had the playlist. It's
Main
just
title.
got cool.
Dun, 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 dun. Is this just like their original songs?
So from what I
Yes.
understand, it's their Audi's track or something. Or at least that's what it's called, right?
It's the Audi's track, so it's when they're outside of Lumen.
Yeah.
Interesting. So they don't have Daydream.
They don't have Defiant Jazz.
I love this cover though. It's so Beatle-like.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the goat.
Yep.
Okay, are there any hints or theories in these images, huh?
Good question.
I mean, look at the way they're all looking. Halle R seems to be the only one actually. We can see both eyes. Her head's more rotated than the others.
That's right. The rest are all looking more forward, more interesting. And is that Cobell that's in red?
I think so. And it looks like the goat's going for her, like gonna attack.
Yep.
And that's on the snow. No, that's
that's Helly on the conference table when she first wakes up. That's the opening shot.
But drawn in the snow.
Yes.
Is that part of the opening sequence?
Yeah, where it's like, "Who are you?" And she's like,
"No, I meant like the title sequence."
Oh, great question. I don't think so.
It's because you're dressing him back.
That's a quote. That's a quote. Yep.
That's a shirt.
Yep. Very selective though with what people choose in that show.
I love the top.
Yeah.
The top down view.
The desk layout.
That's so cool. Oh, it's a white album, huh? It's like a white record.
Very on brand with Lumen.
Yes, and just so you know, you can grab Audi shirts at thebestnerdyshirts.com. And also every comment entered on our normal videos are entered to win a shirt at the end of the month. So go comment on any random video of ours. You'll be entered to win a shirt.